Okay. So, this will kind of be reiterated in episode 3 once we actually start anyway. But for the previous session, we were primarily working around Obsidius, doing some weapon and armor upgrading. That was the main thing that really happened was people got new weapons, new armor. They also
Mhm.
were messing with some of the Shard of Zorandos that they got from Alyssa, and they found that it still has its power effectively locked in it, and it hasn't transferred to the party like the previous shards had.
Right, and we were talking about whether or not to release that or not.
And you ultimately agreed not to for now.
Yes, that is correct.
Mostly at Corvus's warning is that he's not sure if you can take it because the way he described it was that one person wielding a shard is already like bad, like detrimental to them. The only reason you were able to do it is because it spread between so many of you, effectively diluting it. And
Yes.
you also uh, absorbed the Zorandos energy that was left in Matthias's body. And
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot we did that.
then they gave Matthias's body to Nexus to effectively go give it its burial in the Hawthorn Forest, which is on the other side of the world. And he can
Yeah.
travel faster, so he dipped for now.
Yeah. And then told him all the nitty-gritty stuff.
And he said he's going to do that, and he wanted the party to start heading towards Thelendor to meet him there afterwards. So they started sailing from Obsidius with Frank back on his boat once again. And on the way back, they had some discussions, and Harmig and Perry, which were Matthias's pets, warmed up to Castle, and Castle also learned that Perry can in fact speak in common. And we broke his little heart because Perry told him that Harmig, the little red panda, forgave him for accidentally killing Matthias.
Yeah.
And it was sad. Razor had a talk with Frankfurt, trying to kind of get some history on dragons and whatnot, but his knowledge of dragons was actually surprisingly limited. As he didn't chase history through his life, he's always chased the material, is what he said.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And then got yeeted over to Capsule.
yes,
We had a chit chat and had a heart-to-heart moment and went on from there.
Indeed. And then after they all went to their sleep slash meditation slash I'm not awake anymore state, I'm just saying that because everyone's is different for some fucking reason.
I can't help it. It was just a part of my class. Not my class, my race.
Yeah. But with that being said, your unawakeness, as it were, and you all had collectively had a dream from one person's perspective, and it was a gravesite, which was also a statue of a person. And while this was happening, the weather, or I'll just say atmosphere of the area, rapidly shifted to darkness and stormy, and almost like an unnatural level of darkness and storminess. And the only thing you were able to discern on the gravestone before you all woke up was "Here lies the king of the lunar lands," and before you even read the name, you woke up.
Right.
And at that point,
King's Prairie.
it's the bird.
It's the bird.
No, it's the hat.
It's
the hat's his source of his power.
No, like the disguise thing. It's not disguise self, but it's a whole different spell where forget it.
Fucking Deku rolled dice.
Do I need to go over there? I'm gonna.
I don't know. That was kind of funny. Oh, he only rolled it to me.
Well, we still saw it.
That was funny. He's over. He's over there going. Anyway, upon waking up, you are already docked, which is near the backside of the cliff from Keep Lefay. So you're effectively in Keep Lefay now. This ready going? Okay. Rizora, you wake up on the boat. Where did you choose to sleep? Was it inside the deck area? I don't think you specified. That's why I'm asking.
No, I honestly don't think I did. Let me think. Where did I start going to my sleep mode? Um, I want to say honestly, I would think I would be nearby Frank.
So near the like the steering wheel, then.
Yeah.
Okay. So you wake up, and it seems like it's very kind of musky, cloudy, foggy. You know, kind of a little misty, but that could just be because you're so by the sea. But you can't
Mhm.
you can see land, but you can't see past it much besides like the vague shape of Keep Lafay, right?
Mhm.
You're looking around the ship, and Jesus Christ, I was loud as fuck.
I know. I was like, hello. That was a tiny bit. That's okay. I could adjust.
I had to turn it down a little bit. I was like, it wasn't supposed to be that loud. Anyway, you wake up and you're looking around and you don't see anybody. None of your party, no Frank, no crew members, nothing.
Deja vu. Like,
I would
is it like
say
completely black? Is the ship still here? Like, what's going on?
everything's still intact. It doesn't seem like anything like happened. It kind of seems like you just got ditched.
Even if I stayed?
No, like it seems like if like to you the way it looks like people just left the ship and didn't wake you up.
Like, get me out of the trance and everything. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna get up. And I'm going to, first of all, notice that Frank isn't here. Because he was the closest person by me.
Roll me a perception real quick.
And, huh?
Roll me a perception. You should
Okay.
probably turn me up if you're eyeing me.
No, I was in a thinking
Okay.
thing. Don't worry. No, I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
No, that's good enough. So you're taking a look around the ship, and the sails are folded up and done proper. So, which means they had the time to actually like dock the ship and get all the cargo off and everything, and still never woke you up.
Well, that was rude. And I will pick up all my books, my bag, and everything. And lean over the boat. Like, is it anchored and everything too?
It is anchored, and
Okay.
it's kind of like bobbing back and forth as boats do, but it's anchored and it's steady otherwise.
Okay. And I'm going to look towards the dock and see if there's other people.
There is absolutely
Like, kind of,
nobody.
okay. I'm going to look up at the sky.
I'm gonna say,
Are there any animals? Are there any birds flying around? Is there like any signs of life?
with how thick the fog is, you really can't see that high to begin with. Like you're
Well,
looking
that
up.
sucks.
Well, I was gonna like to give you an example of how high you can see. You're looking up, and you can see like the shape of the crow's nest at the top of the mast, but you can't really see if anyone were standing there. You know what I mean? That's how thick the fog is right now.
This is odd. Huh. Am I?
It is like daytime, by the way, so it's bright enough to
But
be.
yeah. But no. First things first, I'm thinking that there's some kind of spell going on. Or if I'm dreaming at this point.
Okay. Yeah,
And so
for the sake of dreaming,
what
you could
she'll
do like
do.
I want you to roll an unarmed strike
I was going to
against
say
yourself?
what I'm going to do to kind of test that theory.
Okay, dude. Yeah.
I'm actually going to take out my regular dagger
Okay.
and take a little swipe at my arm
Okay.
just to see if I feel any pain or nothing like detrimental, of course. It's
Right.
just enough to see if it's like to startle me awake or something.
Yeah, you know the idea of being pinched. Okay, since you're
Yeah, pretty
choosing to
much.
hit yourself, I want you to go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, I figured. I mean, shoot, at that point, I guess I'll just do. No, I won't do that yet because I don't know what's going on. So just damage, straight up damage?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, take 8
That could
damage.
have been worse. I'll take it. That could have been worse.
So you you nick yourself a little bit more than you intended to, but it's just not horrible. But you can tell based on the way it feels and all that stuff, you are 100% awake.
What the fuck? Mine is different plane. I'm going to look around to the rest of the surroundings towards the city. I'm going to actually hop off the ship onto the dock and start walking towards the city to see if there's anything different, like how in the past when I've done Aether Walk, it's slightly different.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you start walking towards Keep Lefay, and nothing initially catches your eye, but as you get to the top of the hill where it goes from dock to like base of the buildings, you do see some kind of like I'll call it like a shimmering around the corner to your left. So we'll say you'd be facing like where the entrance is.
Mm-hmm.
To the left of the wall, you see almost like some kind of like shimmering, almost like something's there, but it's just slightly off. And it's at the
Okay.
corner of the wall. I'd say about 100 feet away.
Huh. She'll kind of pause and no, just go forward. And she'll go to that spot and wave out her fingertips and kind of trace it along that shimmering spot to see what on earth this is, because she doesn't know what's happening right now. She's very confused.
All right. So as you round the corner where the shimmering is, as you're following it, you get around the corner and you see in the ground about, I'd say, 15 feet away from the corner in kind of a diagonal angle, you see a small black swirl, a void kind of swirling on the ground, and it looks to you almost like a portal. It's only about 10 feet, and I'd say realistically maybe between like 5 and 10 feet in its diameter. So it's not terribly big, and if you weren't close to it, you wouldn't even notice it.
Hmm. I don't have spells. I wish I had, but I don't have them. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to cast Dancing Lights. I'm gonna be little orbs appear on my fingertips, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of cast it towards that that black hole.
Okay.
And see if it eats up if it like draws it immediately towards it, like sucks it away, or
Okay.
what it does.
All right, so you throw one of your lights towards it, and as the lights gets close to it, it does seem like it has a bit of like a bit of a pull, but it's super light. It's not enough to like forcefully pull something in.
Have I ever seen anything like this before?
No.
Figured. Okay.
You've seen portals before and stuff like that, but they've never looked like black swirly voids like this one.
I'm going to take out one of my arrows from my quiver. And I'm just going to gently lay it across, like going all the way across it, just to see what happens.
Okay. The arrow just kind of falls in because it proving that it is effectively a portal. Unfortunately, you can't see on the other side as the black in it is thick that it's almost like a cover.
Before I do anything else, I'm going to actually go back around the corner again just to really hone in on my senses and try and see if I can catch any glimpse of anyone or anything in this area.
Okay. You can actually go into the keep if you want to. It's not blocked off or anything.
Okay, cool. I'll go into the keep.
Okay. So because you're going into the keep, I'm actually going to open the map. So you go into the keep. And you see absolutely nobody. And for context, let me paint on the map real quick. Where's the paint thing?
Where is the paint?
The black swirl was like right here. It's at the bottom.
Hold on, I think I need to refresh my...
It's right there.
Okay.
It's right there.
Oh! I have to zoom out. Okay, I was like zoomed in on like the courtyard and I'm like...
It's down there at that corner.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool. It's like... Am I blind? I just wasn't zoomed out far enough. But yes. Okay, that makes more sense. So what I'm going to do... I'm just going to start wandering around. I'm going to take out actually my ornate dagger and just have it and almost just like fidgeting with it.
Okay.
I'm a little on edge, not panicking or anything, just I'm wondering what the hell's going on.
Okay.
And I will start heading towards the basin where we all kind of gathered around last time that we were in this area.
Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead
and just look.
Roll me an insight while you're there, or not insight,
okay.
Not insight, perception. My bad.
Okay. Ooh, not 20, baby.
All right, so all right, the freaking thing scared me because it's the little wind-up box. I was like,
it's a dragon inside.
It to be a dragon. So you're doing a good look around, and you are noticing signs of people haven't come and gone. Like some of the stuff is shifted around a little bit. Things are moved from since the last time you were here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say since we got a nat 20 there, you're actually able to kind of check the ground around and check for like footprints of any recency and dust kicked around and all that. And you are finding footprints that were there like within minutes, as if traffic has been through here actively.
Huh. I'm gonna look at the little. What do you call this structure? Is it like? It's not a bird bath.
It is effectively a bird bath.
Okay.
It's just a little fountain.
Okay, I'm gonna look into the bird bath fountain thing, and I'm going to see if what I'm trying to make sure is that my reflection is still there.
Mm-hmm.
To see if there's any kind of laws of time, space, or whatever just changed in this particular. I'm gonna say plane for now. That's what I'm perceiving it as.
Okay, so you look into the fountain and you do see your reflection, and the water is, moving ever so slightly as it would, but not enough like it's been disturbed or anything. And I would go as far as to say you can even stick your finger in there and swirl it around, and it does what you would expect it to do. Like nothing seems out of place in that sense. I want you to roll me another perception real quick, too.
Okay. But as I'm kind of like pausing and stuff, I'm thinking about who else could possibly maybe be quote unquote in a different plane. Maybe that might hear me. Because obviously there's been people around. I'm seeing my reflection. Stuff is moving how it's supposed to, but there's no other signs of anyone else around, which is confusing. And I'm thinking I'm about to yell out to a couple of people to maybe see if anybody hears me.
All right. So with your other perception roll, you are paying more attention to like sound now at this point, and you do hear the sounds very vaguely and very quietly of people talking, and almost in a casual manner, but it's so quiet that you can't make out what they're saying. It kind of just sounds like mumbling.
Can I tell what direction it's coming from?
It sounds like it's all around you. It sounds like you're surrounded. Like think of the sound of like being like in a food court. You hear people all around you, but none of it's discernible. It's all kind of just mumbo jumbo.
And I don't see anybody.
Right. However, you do hear one distinct sound, and you hear the sound of something. It almost sounds like an arrow would sound if it flew by your ear. I was like a kinda, and you hear that come from the portal area in that direction.
What the hell is happening? This doesn't make any sense. And I will yell out Nexus. It's his name, and also Astrid's. To see if maybe somebody responds.
So you yell them out, and you hear nothing in response.
It's fantastic. And so the last thing I do before I can kind of tell that that little that portal's trying to get my attention. I am going to go to over by the arena and see if I hear anybody over there. Because the last time we were here too, all of us kind of individually had our matches and stuff. And I was maybe thinking maybe the group maybe headed back over here. Maybe some of them are doing skirmishes with like Jason and challenging one of us to God knows what will happen.
By the way, Luna, I'm going to pause for a second, and because of your chat, I'm going to allow you to address that.
Thank you!
Mostly because it's just you and me in here, so... I clicked on your stream and saw that, and I was like, yeah, that's reasonable.
Oh my god, you guys are insane! What the hell? Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs, my guy. What?
Also, for viewers, don't freak out. I do occasionally switch between me and Luna's stream when we're doing this. mostly to check that they aren't fucked. But, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was super nice of you. Everybody enjoy the subs and stay. Thank you to John. Only did it for an apology to spray? Wait, what the fuck did I miss?
Oh god.
What the fuck did I miss? Guys, I've been banned for not listening? What? Oh, hi Notlet, by the way. Oh, you guys are so nice. You guys are goobers.
Yeah. No, that was a lot, so I'm like, yeah, no. That's okay.
Aw, love you. Much love, arigato.
Alright.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
I kept hearing it dinging in my ear, and I'm like,
uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And then I heard 10 gifted subs, and I'm like,
and Turner like, Turner like stink character.
But no, once again, thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate you. Any little bit does help keep stuff going on, and I can be able to upgrade so we can get the best content to you guys.
Yeah,
so
I clicked on your stream and I just started circling the mouse around your chat. I'm like,
but, okay.
All right, so you go over to the arena. And honestly, because you rolled that nat 20 earlier, I'm gonna say you're actually actively looking for that kind of stuff now.
Yeah.
And within the arena, you do see scuff marks of people like training and stuff like that.
I'm gonna. This might end badly, but I'm gonna kind of like almost like get my body as big and as wide as possible and just kind of like reach around to see if there's like anything happening. Like if I'm like gonna like quote unquote run into anybody or like kind of shove butt at somebody. I'm trying to hear a reaction to see if what I'm doing is happening in real time
Mm-hmm.
in the other place.
And as far as you can tell, you're just swinging in the air. Like,
Well, fuck. Okay,
and
cool.
internally, you're like, I looked really stupid. Good thing nobody saw
Yeah.
that.
She feels really embarrassed. I feel really embarrassed, but it's fine. Um. Honestly, at this point, just fuck it. What do I have to lose? I mean, I guess. Huh. No. Save it for later. I don't know where I'm going. And she'll quickly walk through the center and out.
Okay.
And why does this keep popping up? There's this new little menu if you click on a token.
Yes, I've noticed that. They're different now.
I know. I'm like, hello? What are you? And I am going to head around that corner again.
Okay. And the void portal thing is still there. However, this time as you head around the corner, you feel like... Oh, actually, roll me perception.
Okay.
I'm like,
So many perception rolls.
I'm like, actually... Okay. So you round the corner...
I see everything. Not really.
And I'm going to use the pointer real quick.
Okay.
You look down towards where the portal was, but you're also looking down, this path here.
Mm-hmm.
And at the corner of your eye, right around here, you thought you saw some kind of like shadow thing moving, but it quickly disappears, like almost like in thin air, like it just.
Kind of get a tighter grip on the ornate dagger. I don't like that. I'm not gonna go chasing around beings of God knows what. So I'm gonna kind of look down at the portal. Just don't kill me. That'd be great. That's all I ask. I have other shit to do. I told a wizard that I was going to complete some research. At this point, she's kind of slowly slipping in her mind. Just a little bit. Because this doesn't seem normal.
Okay.
And I'll just kind of walk towards it. Does it say I can hear that or no?
Wait, what?
You're going okay. Is the portal saying okay?
Yeah, the portal's beckoning you like, hey girl, come here. How you doing?
I'll just hop over it.
No, don't leave. I'm lonely. You don't know how you feel
No.
about the lonely hole there, but anyway.
I'm going to.
The face, you just. Anyway.
Might as well. And she will jump high into the air and go back down into like a pencil form to try and fit herself into that shape as best as I can.
All right. Oh, don't need the map at the moment because we do stuff differently around here. So you go in through the portal and you find yourself effectively underground. And around you, it seems like this is very much so a one-way track here. Like, around the room, it is effectively a circular with one way to go down this cave. And above you is that portal still swirling. So there is a way out as far as you can see. But down the hallway, it is kind of the hallway itself is dark, but you do see lights of torches in the distance, and you vaguely
I'm
see
going
shapes of like
to
structure.
leave 2 of my lights by that portal, kind of flick by it, just so it's a little marker for me to go back to if I need to.
Okay.
And I will slowly go down the cave.
All right. So as you are making
And
your way, go ahead.
very close attention to anything going around.
All right. So you get closer to like what I'll say is like this cave kind of like narrows and then opens back up into a larger cavern.
Mm-hmm.
And once you get to the opening of the larger cavern, you find that there is a bridge. Did I put the bridge in there? Hold up.
I'm not the DM.
I know. I think I forgot. Hold on. I think I put the bridge in there, but I think I forgot to add it to the actual maps.
Well,
I did. It's right there. Okay.
the bridge to Terabithia. Sorry.
Oh, that's such a sad movie.
I know, right? But it's a good movie.
It is a good movie. Anyway, so you come into this cavern, and as you're entering, you notice that the lighting of it, like there's torches and stuff like that, but a lot of it's actually coming from below you. And you look down, and initially you think it's lava, but it's way too red, not orange. And you find yourself.
Did I drink something?
1 second, I need to add your token.
Did I have something before I went to sleep? Or meditation?
There's also torches on the bridge as well, and it's kind of like guiding it. And you find yourself on this bridge.
Oh, what the fuck? I don't like this bridge.
Okay.
Oh my.
Poof. However, your vision of the bridge gets clouded. So
Huh?
you initially
Oh.
no. You initially have full view of the bridge, but the torches all go out, and then it feels like the room gets filled with a kind of shadow, and to you, this reminds you a lot of those creatures you'd seen before. But there's no physical mass into this one, it's just shadow. However, at the end of the shadow, you can still see there is a light. It's like a red light, but you can see that it was there from when you could see the bridge, and now you can't. That one light is still there, but the torches on the bridge are gone. And other than that, there is still a dim red light coming from underneath the bridge, but it is actually getting masked by this shadow that appeared in front of you.
Hey, cool. I'd like to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay. That's effectively just lights, right? Or is it an attack?
No. So what it does, I'll remind everybody, objects within a 20-foot cube within range are outlined in blue, green, or violet of your choice. Each creature in that cube also is outlined, and if it fails a dexterity saving throw for the duration, objects affected creatures shed a dim light in a 10-foot radius and cannot benefit from the invisibility condition.
Okay. So you cast that, and there are no creatures in this shadow. It is effectively just a cloud.
I don't like you.
The cloud gets offended. Imagine.
Remains D&D, that's why I respond accordingly.
I know, right?
I will take out instead, well, both now, the Guardian Soul in my right hand and have the Ornate Dagger in the left.
Okay.
And slowly continue on.
All right. So you're making your way. You're actually going through the cloud, right?
Yep.
Okay. As you're going through the cloud, I want you to roll me an Arcana.
Boy. Oh, I'm glad I had advantage.
Oh, buddy. That's crazy.
That could have been very different.
Oh, Fred, the noise. I was like, so as
Uh-huh.
you're walking through this cloud, and you can kind of feel the magic emanating from it, but it's to you, it doesn't feel like it's like a threatening sort of thing. It doesn't feel like an attack or that kind of thing. It seems like it's just trying to kind of hinder your ability to see at most. And you also don't get the impression that there's any actual like beings in this shadow right now.
Fantastic. And what I'm going to do to make sure that I don't accidentally walk off of this bridge, I'm going to extend my arm out with the guardian soul to kind of have the tip just kind of gliding across the edge of it.
Okay.
Just so I know I'm going in a straight.
All right.
And I'm not about to go off.
And the bridge was
God knows what's underneath.
And the bridge was very straight, so you'd be able to tell for sure if you're veering off.
Uh-huh.
All right. So you are going straight. And as you get about what you deem as halfway through this, based on how your perception of it was, you hear the sound of like a kind of like a low grumbling, almost like growling. But it doesn't sound like it's coming from this room. It sounds like it's coming from behind a wall. Like it's muffled.
I can't tell what quote-unquote language this might be in. Would I?
It's just a grumbling. It's not really a language.
Rumble,
it's more.
rumble, rumble.
It's more of a.
Okay. So, oh, so there's company. Huh. I'm gonna head towards the other where the noise is starting to come from.
Okay. You progress further through the shadow, and you are getting closer to the door because that light is getting bigger, therefore closer as you get closer and closer to it. And the shadow fog is also starting to dissipate the further you get through it because the bulk of it is now getting behind you. And as you get to, I'd say about the 80% mark, you actually hear the sound of someone whispering something. And it's clearly coming from the end of the bridge, outside the shadow. It almost sounds like they're repeating something over and over and over again, but you can't quite make it out.
I'll keep going.
Okay. You make your way through the shadow, and you see someone kneeling down in front of this door. They are cloaked and draped in a red robe. You can't see their figure because they are facing away from you, but you can tell that they are clutching something in their hands based on the way their body is kind of poised, and they're on their knees, and it almost seems like they're praying.
These red robes, or the red robe that the person's wearing. Above the table, is this the robe that I saw in the other dungeon with the dragon people?
Hey, below table, roll me a fucking history check.
Sorry, that was great. Oh, it's a good thing I have advantage on history. No shot! I rolled the same fucking numbers.
That's actually wild. So I'm gonna say from this perspective, it definitely has like a similar like veil of shape to it, but you can't tell for sure from this angle or like. But to you, it is ringing that bell of like the dragon bolt guy.
Okay, good. I'm like, look, I know my memory is questionable sometimes, but
anyway, sorry, that one was personal. I'm sorry.
Anywho, I'm going to I'm going to cautiously walk up.
Okay.
And put away my the guardian soul, still have the ornate dagger out, but very slowly and cautiously kind of kneel down.
Oh, so you're getting real close to him.
Not like in your face, but like a distance apart. I want to say I'm like maybe 10 feet away.
Okay. So
But just enough
are you
where I'm
going to
like, I'm
around him?
respectfully away.
Are you going around him so you can kind of see his front now, or are you still behind him?
Yeah, the front.
Okay. So as you get around to kind of see what's going on here, you see the hood is covering most of the face, but you are able to see enough that you see like the snout of a dragonborn. And in his hands, you can see he is clutching a necklace, and on the actual object on the necklace looks like a dragon tooth. And at this distance, I'd say you can hear him clearly enough, and you hear him chanting almost repeatedly over and over again, "For the grace of our Savior, and for the fealty we give him, the tears of Miranarr fall deep and hard. We give our lives for him, and him alone." And he's repeating that over and over again, like a mantra.
In Draconic. I'm not gonna actually do it since it's just the other person this time. However, in the future, maybe. But in Draconic, I'm going to. My eyes will kind of shift just a little bit. Like the pupil will get a little bit thinner. And as I speak Draconic, I will say, "Excuse me. I don't mean to wish to disturb you. But where are we?"
He doesn't even budge from what he's doing. He is still in this chant, repeating everything over and over and over again, as if you don't even exist.
I'm gonna kind of crouch walk closer and speak up louder. "Follower of Miranarr. Where are we?"
He finally changes his chant, but he doesn't direct it towards you or anything he says. It seems like he's just doing another one. And you hear him say, "As guardians of the seal, the protection of his godsword falls to our hands." And it's just that over and over and over again now.
And seals. She's gonna look at the wall behind them.
So well, there's no wall. He's facing the wall. Behind you is just behind you is just the bridge.
Okay, then I will, since I'm like in front of him and stuff, then I will look towards the wall is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. So behind, and then you turn and face the wall, and most of it is just stone, but he is facing a door, and imprinted on it, the door is like a double door, so you'd open both. But the symbol on the door that is carved into it does look like a dragon head, and the light that you saw is coming from its mouth, and it looks like it's coming through from the other side of the door.
God. I have a feeling I know what this is. All right. I kind of look over towards the bridge again and whatnot, and seeing how dark it is in here and everything. It looks like I don't like. There's a possibility I can turn back, but I have a feeling if I leave, this entire realm is going to move.
So also, as you turn around to look back where he was and where the bridge was, he's gone.
Okay. Nope, I'm gonna be doing a little 360 real fast, just to make sure that there's not gonna be like a little pop goes the weasel Jack in the Box situation. Nope.
Yeah, you look around, you don't see shit. He's gone. He just poofed.
Is the bridge there?
The bridge is still there, yes.
Okay, that's good.
And the shadow that was encompassing it is also still there, but he gone.
Lovely. Okay. Really quick, I'm going to get out the book of the dragon book, and I'm going to hopefully flip to a page that hopefully has something resembling this door, because we have never seen this door at all.
Okay. So you open the dragon book, and it is completely empty.
I fucking knew you were gonna say that, you bitch. Great. I'm gonna flip to the back to make sure the seal's still there.
The seal is still there.
Cool. I'm gonna close the book, put it back in my bag. What's another adventure? And I will place one hand on each side of the door and begin to slowly push it open.
And as you try to do so, it doesn't budge. You look down where the light was coming from, and you do notice an opening about the size of your hand. Roll me a perception as well, actually.
Okay.
Okay. So, and as you are we're trying to push on the door, and you notice where the hole is effectively, you actually look and kind of give the door another scan over, and you do see etchings on the top of the door, and it says only the blood of the draconic may enter.
How the fuck does that work with me? Without even questioning it, Reserve will once again take a little slash at her hand and put it where the light is.
Okay. So you do that, and the light slowly dissipates, and you hear the door kind of as it has now been unlocked.
I still got in.
I still got in, bitch.
She's still referring to that stupid little youngling that was mocking her the first time. She's fun. Salty about that, man.
I know.
That and the Black Dragon, too.
They didn't like it because you're a filthy halfling.
I know. Halfling.
The half-breed. Halfling. Yeah, you're a fucking hobbit.
Really weird.
You're a fucking hobbit, you freak.
Wow, I didn't know certain things about Razor more than I did.
When did I get this short? Who the fuck?
Okay, I'm gonna push open the door and go outside.
All right. So, as you open the door and start getting inside, one momento. This is what you are presented with. So you enter this chamber, and beneath this initial bridge...
I want to show that.
Oh yeah, probably, huh? You probably do want to do that, don't I?
You might want to show that, considering this is a map that's never been seen.
Yup. The new shit. We do new shit around here sometimes. Anyway, so you enter, and the door behind you also closes on its own, by the way. And you see all kinds of like stones with, look, you know, their skulls and all that stuff. All seem to be like, this was all very intentionally made. And the eyes of all the skulls look like ambers, like gems. And the
Is
centerpiece,
it kind of like the cat?
a little
Or
bit,
whatever
yes,
that giant
yeah.
thing?
It's definitely
Okay.
definitely the same color, yeah. And
Okay.
at the very tip top in the center, you see the head of a dragon with a kind of like bluish smoke coming out of its like nostrils, and its eyes are also of that amber color. And
Lovely.
you feel like you can hear it growling.
Before I even think about crossing that bridge, I'm actually going to get down on one knee. And in Draconic, I will say, whose presence am I in?
You do not get a response.
By the gods of Miranarr, guide me. I will stand back up and kind of look more at the bridge, seeing this very interesting looking bridge.
Oh god, you started lagging a little bit.
Did I?
Yeah, you're like, very interesting bridge. Oh god, you're still lagging a little bit. Uh-oh, yeah. Okay, we pause a moment. You might want to check things.
Yeah, hold on. KBS is fine.
We pause. One moment.
Let me just.
Oh god, I'm big. Oh.
No.
Oh, nope.
I think it might be you.
No, my OBS says nothing.
I mean, look on actual Discord. Don't look on your thing. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm green bar in 54 milliseconds. Oh wait, hold on. I think it fixed itself. Say something?
So,
Yeah, you seem fine now. That was just a momentary fuck up.
yay! I love technology. It's such a great time.
Hey, seems like it's working now, so that's what matters.
Yeah, my bitrate's fine, so it ain't me.
I was checking to see
if
if anyone was saying if we were lagging, but no.
No.
Okay.
I mean, Deca said grr.
Yeah, but I don't know if that meant because you were lagging.
I don't know. Anyway.
Anyway, you were looking at this interesting bridge.
Yeah, I was looking at this interesting bridge, considering that there's like a whole bunch of different markings and patterns and stuff on it, and considering the fact there's a skull with its jaw open,
Uh-huh.
and it looks like to her there's like some kind of hole in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit suspicious to her.
Uh-huh.
Huh. Once again, I'm gonna actually take out one of my arrows, and I'm just gonna toss it onto where like the middle of that mouth is.
Okay, roll me just give me a dex check, I think.
Okay. Oh wait, do I get advantage? Hold on. With that cloak that I have,
I think it
I have
saves.
to read what it does.
Double check though. I want to say it saves, but I could be wrong.
Wisdom perception checks to perceive you have disadvantage, and you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks. Got it.
Stealth. Yeah, it's not
Okay.
stealth. You're just okay.
Hey, that's still pretty good. 20.
So you land the arrow pretty much directly in the hole, and it goes in about halfway, and then it's just kind of sticking out. It doesn't seem like it triggered anything though. However, when you do that, you hear a grumbly voice speak to you in Draconic. And it does sound like it's coming from that statue. And it simply says, the blood of the Draconic is allowed to pass.
I'm half,
It doesn't respond.
but in Draconic, I'll say, I'm half. However, I was still let in the door. And they said a blood of a Draconic was allowed in. I'd rather not get myself killed on a measly little bridge.
It simply says, indeed.
Well then. I don't really have any other choice now, do I? I am going to take a step back, kind of get my heel onto the back of the proceeding stair and use it as a push off.
Okay.
So I have a little bit more of a head running start getting across the bridge.
Alright, so you're going like full sprint across it then?
Not full sprint, but I'm doing it enough where if I need to make some kind of action to quickly change direction, I have that option. Because if I'm in a full sprint, that's a little harder to do.
Right. Roll me an athletics.
So I can have that footwork available.
Sounds good. Roll me an athletics.
Okay.
All right.
It's not bad.
So you start running across the bridge, and as you tense up, preparing for the traps to trigger, they don't.
Figured. Fucking bridge. Okay.
And as you cross, you can't, like, the head itself doesn't move, and you don't really see the eyes move either, but you kind of get the impression it's looking at you.
Hi.
And then you hear it grumble a little bit, and it goes, Razora.
Razor Ravelith.
Welcome to my realm.
What realm are we in?
We are in a halfway realm. One where I can speak.
I'm sorry, and you are?
I am Miranarr.
No wonder nobody can find you.
This place only acts as a conduit for myself. I am not physically here.
Where are you at?
I am hidden for the sake of your world.
So we've been told. Although I feel like there's more to it than what has been told to us.
There always is. The truth hides in shadows, trapped behind a door of its own.
In the shadows and a door of its own. Are you talking about the one? She'll take out the book and kind of open it to the seals in the back. This one.
No. That is my door, where I am held.
How many of us are left?
Do you mean dragons? Or do you mean half-breeds?
Both, honestly.
I don't know. I have no way to know. I have a question of my own for you.
Ask away.
Your world has been experiencing the effects of dragon sickness once again.
Correct.
Then that means the truth behind it is still unknown.
What do you mean by that?
When dragon sickness first came to be, it was propagated by Parallax.
Hmm.
Hence its name. We believed it came from him, and believed that it became a bloodline. We'll call it a plague. In order to stop that plague from spreading, Parallax was killed. Several of my kin sealed themselves away, as did I.
Then how is it back?
I believe that lies in the fact that dragons still exist. Perhaps our existence is inherently a curse.
But you could say that technically for any race.
Not every race dooms its world with a plague.
Fair. Fair. It'd be a lot less interesting without us, though.
Perhaps. But what does interest have to do when it comes to the safekeeping of life?
It keeps life flourishing. For instance, if my father and my mother didn't intertwine, I wouldn't be alive. I wouldn't have met the people that I've met and seen and discovered the things that I have. I wouldn't have learned about the history of our people trying to discover the secrets of it. And honestly, it's kind of nice not being a hermit anymore. At first, I was so fixated on trying to figure out who I am, and to a degree, I still kind of am. I'm getting better. But I want to make sure I can get the strongest that I can to try and find some kind of resolution.
From my understanding, the only combative to dragon sickness that we have ever found was the power of Zorandos.
Oh, so he wasn't lying. The wizard told us that.
Wizard?
Mm-hmm.
How did a wizard come to know of this power?
Razor will resume to give him a summary of what has happened throughout the entire freaking campaign and of what was told from the previous past from Castle.
Okay.
Sorry, but that's a lot. So
No,
this is a lot easier to
yeah,
say that, and we have a limited amount of time.
understandable. Have a nice day. So this wizard wields the shards freely.
Yeah. I mean, technically, so kind of. So does our group. A little bit. And Razor will then be snap her finger, and she will transform into the form of the tears of Miranarr.
I
But
see.
we've been told not to acquire anymore. It could potentially be dangerous via Nexus.
Nexus. Who is this
I would
Nexus you speak of?
Oh, goodness. Huh. She then begins to explain more about Nexus.
Okay, so question.
Yeah.
Do you remember his first name?
Corvus.
That would be his last name.
I said Nexus.
No, you said. I thought you said Corvus.
No, I said Nexus.
Oh God! All right. So, for the sake of expediency,
I don't know if you've even told us it. Oh wait, no, you did tell us his first
he
name.
sure the
That's a
fuck
lie.
did.
That's a lie. I remember now. Oh no! Please don't make me look through more.
I can just tell you if
I
you
don't
want.
remember off the top of my head. Please tell me.
Okay. He said his first name was Eli.
Right, that's it. Yeah. Eli.
Eli.
Eli is his name.
So his soul lived on for generations.
Oh, hundreds.
That is a heavy weight to carry. And you say he remembers his old lives.
He's starting to more and more, yeah.
Does he remember his first life?
Vaguely.
Only vaguely.
I mean, to be fair, if you really think about how long ago that was.
I don't think you understand. A being like Nexus, or Eli, his soul should retain those memories. If they're not retained, that means they are elsewhere.
Huh. Reminds me of the wizard, too. The other wizard, the blue one. Curious, Miranarr. Do you know the blue wizard named Furon?
I do not.
Okay.
I would. That said, I could assume you spilled that to him when you went over Adventure 101 and told him.
Yeah. Adventure 1. I was going to ask him a further question if he specifically remembered, but since he doesn't, it's fine.
No, I remember him through your story, but I don't know him.
Okay. Is there anything I can do in order to help you?
I do not need help.
Do you not wish to be freed?
I am indifferent to it. Should the risk of dragon sickness follow me out, I would prefer to remain. That is my duty and my charge. However, if
I
dragon
was told
sickness is out there, then the power of Zorandos may be able to fight it back. There is one other thing. Eli, or Nexus as you call him. He can claim all of the god swords still, is that correct?
He can. One of our own actually had a god sword, Faran, as I mentioned before, but he was then sealed with it.
Indeed, mortal lives may claim them, but only one. This is what makes Eli special.
Mm-hmm. That's what I've been told.
He may not remember, being that if he's lost memories of his first life. But in order to truly harness his power as the demigod that he is underneath, he needs to find all of the god swords, including mine.
Okay, I have a question then. Do we need to get the one that was sealed out of there for him to utilize it then?
My god sword is unique in the sense that there is truly only one.
Oh no, I mean, I understand. I'm sorry. Uh, the one that Faran had is sealed.
I'm gonna go above table for a second. This has been explained, and you are forgetting things. God swords are not unique to, like, there's not only one of them.
No, well, yeah, but you said he needs all of them.
He only needs one of each god.
Oh, okay. I get it.
What he's saying different here is that his god sword is unique in the sense that there is truly only one of them.
That there is. Yeah.
Yes. So no, he can't even wield Faran's god sword. It would deadweight him like it would deadweight him like it does to anyone else.
I'm just making sure I understand things correctly. Okay.
And no, that's why I'm explaining it to you, so you'll understand how the god swords work. Anybody can have a god sword as long as they go through the trial.
I understand that.
Okay. Rawr.
I didn't know if you had to have each individual one from each trial is what I meant. But now I understand he only has to have one of each color.
Yes, which means he has to go through all of the trials to claim them.
Yeah.
Which most people who get one would only ever do one.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Rawr.
Rawr, if you are unique and there's only one of yours, how do I get him here?
The god sword is not here. In truth, I don't know where it is anymore.
Oh, lovely.
But I can still feel its power. I know that it exists. And it is somewhere in your world. He knows only to find it.
I understand.
The other property of my god sword that is unique is that it does not have any traits of ownership. Anybody can wield it if they have it.
That's kind of scary.
It does matter if they understand how to utilize its power, but it does not have an owner anymore. I would, however, consider Eli to be its true owner.
I was going to say, who in the past has been its owner? Has it only been Eli?
As far as I'm aware, he is the only one who has ever wielded it.
Good to know. Deku left the room. It's okay.
What?
Deku left the room. I saw you looking around.
I was like, huh? What?
And so it's like, no. But no. So, get back. tell Nexus about the whole God Sword for yours. I have a weird question that I'm not sure you would even have the answer to, considering it's hard for you. I would imagine it's hard for you to keep track of every freaking dragon or half breed on this planet.
Considering I've been sealed for many, many years, yeah.
Yeah. By any weird chance, would you know who my dad is?
Unfortunately, I do
Because
not.
if you can't tell by now, I have black horns, but she shows the scales and everything. These are blue.
Based on what I see in front of me, I would genuinely perceive your father to be a blue dragon. And your horns may simply be, well, deformities.
Okay.
As for your mother, say she was an elf.
I didn't say that, but yes.
I guess I assumed by the ears.
And that's fair. Yes, she was an elf. I'm sorry.
I know there are other half-breeds that have existed, but I couldn't speak to any of your time.
Is there something that the gods are hiding from us?
That is a very loaded question. Because of course they are. Whether what they're hiding matters to you or is detrimental to you or not, however, may be another matter.
That's what I'm concerned about. Oh. No, never mind.
Has Eli ever told you of the story of how he shattered Zorandos?
I can always listen to it again.
He had the power of all of the gods, including mine, though he may not remember that, it seems. I don't know if he remembers this, but the reason we shattered Zorandos to begin with was because he was going to destroy this world.
Makes sense.
We were truly trying to find a way to kill him for good. However, it seems as long as gods exist, he must as well, whether it be whole or not. After they shattered Zorandos, we agreed to seal me away, and what happened to Eli after that, I do not know. In truth, I wasn't
Rizal will
even
kind of
there.
look around at the amber eyes to see if they're still quote unquote fixated.
They're not actually. It seems like they're kind of looking around, almost like they don't seem like they're moving, but it seems like the glow on them is kind of looking around.
Yeah.
He says, "In truth, I wasn't even there when he killed Parallax. That was after."
Hmm. It's just a lot.
I understand. It is a heavy weight for all of you to carry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I seem short. Speaking
But
through
no, it's okay.
this medium is difficult.
Seems like it'd be annoying.
Zora, something is wrong.
Yeah, there's a
No,
lot of things wrong.
no, I mean, I'm getting the feeling that something's in the room with you. Were you followed here?
I did my best coming through here as best as I could. I mean, other than that little shadow thing in one of your followers popping up and popping back out again like a little jack in the box, no.
One of my followers. Here.
Yeah, he's in a red cloak.
None of my
He
followers
kept
reside
chanting
here
some weird
anymore.
stuff. Really quick, I'm going to tell him about the followers that we found in the first dungeon.
Hmm.
These are the only followers that I've even really run into. Other than that, whenever I mention Miranarr to anybody else, everybody just kind of stares at me weird.
I understand that. I was always seen as not so much of a god. I was simply the first.
First what, dragon?
Yes.
She wouldn't do that.
Bitch!
I had to, I'm sorry.
She's like, damn, he's
But,
old.
dang. But, and that's how you got perceived as a quote-unquote god.
I believe so.
And that's why you didn't fit in with the other gods in their little clique.
You make it sound as if I was dismissed. That was not the
That's
case.
what they made it sound like.
No, maybe when I was sealed away, perhaps, but that was by my choice. They didn't reject me in any way. In fact, I was given the power to use forgeries and divine a god sword of my own.
All right, I have a question. I have heard these seals for this book are, of course, spread out and whatnot. However, the maker of this book does not have a seal. How does that work?
Why would the maker need a seal?
Fair. I'm just shocked that he doesn't.
I assume you're talking about Apocalypsius.
Yes.
Apocalypsius was my firstborn.
He's old too. No.
Bitch.
It's hard to figure out what urgency is supposed to be taken care of first. I understand that I need to help my friend with his contract. But then we have the seals. Then we have the shards. Then we have just a million other things to take care of. And then there's the dragon sickness, of course, and I just pray to God that I never conjure it myself.
I cannot speak for your level of urgency, but there is one thing I can say for sure. If this wizard can truly wield the shards of Zorandos to their fullest ability, that means only one thing. And that is that he is the heir of Zorandos.
So he wasn't joking about that.
Assuming he's correct. If he is wrong, however, more shards will eventually reclaim him.
Hmm. I get the idea.
However, it seems, from what I understand, the spread of dragon sickness, while it exists in your world, it is slow and inconsistent. Is that correct?
From what we've seen, yes. However, it can be sporadic of where it might show up. Believe it or not, the last time we saw Sid Wizard, it looked like he had it himself, but then he used one of the shards.
That would make sense. If he can wield them, he could eradicate it as well.
Yeah.
And if I understand correctly, perhaps that means you and your friends can too.
That would be a good thing.
You may not be able to contain this sickness, but beings that have it, you should be able to take care of them. Unfortunately, however, dragon sickness cannot be cured, even with the powers Zorandos. Or in the very least, as long as the person or being is not too far gone, it can be cured. But if they are overtaken, there's nothing you can do.
Like if it's gone too far without noticing it.
If it's gone too far, the person or being it is within will have turned into a monster.
Are they almost like shadow creatures?
Yes.
Razor will take out one of, since it's the party inventory. I'm going to take out one of those black shards.
That is the remnant of a shadow being, yes.
So they had dragon sickness, and that's what this is.
Indeed.
Huh. Kind of sad. And she'll put it back away.
If I understand correctly, if dragon sickness is still seeping into the world, it can only be coming from one place, and that would be my door.
You know the location of your door.
I believe on an island north of the Lendor. However,
Do you know where in Elendor?
north of the Lendor, an island north of
Yeah.
it.
Do you know where?
No.
Like specifically? Okay.
But it is unique. You couldn't mistake it for anything else.
Razor kind of takes out her sketchbook. Shows the door that she sketched. This?
Kind of.
Look, I did it as quick as I could.
There is one other thing about my door. It requires dragon seals to open and seal. However, if Eli is wielding my god sword, you can circumvent the seals.
Note taken. Okay. Priorities have switched a little bit.
On the other half of that, though, I do believe Eli will need all of the god swords in order to activate it that way. But that part, truly and unfortunately, I am not certain.
So it's like a 50-50 shot?
If that's how you prefer to look at it.
Well, either it works or it doesn't.
Fair enough. It is strange and, however, fortunate that Eli happened to be alive during your time.
Why?
From what I understand, he could have gone many, many more years without ever reoccurring again. Why now, when dragon sickness is rearing its head once again?
I wonder that every day. And it's hard for me to gather more information, considering from what I've seen, the only places of altar or whatnot is pretty much in ruins. And any other time I mention Miranarr, it's either in children's books, in these little drawings, and she'll kind of take out those books and whatnot and put them back away. Just frustrated. I'm just trying to do everything I can. But I feel like now I'm getting further away from what I'm trying to find.
I can't help but wonder if that's how Eli feels.
Probably.
If I had anything left to give you, it would be to not worry about the world and what they think or what they don't know of me. Focus on your own abilities and your own journey. Do what you can and what you will.
Got it. Find the door, Miranarr, to your sword. Notify Nexus. Hopefully he finds it first. That'd be great. Go from there.
However, noted, my god sword does not require a trial. There is no door for it. It's just
It's just there.
it's just there.
Oh God. So, oh. Okay. I'm not gonna think about possibilities of the wrong person getting it. Okay. Okay. I kind of look around this area again and looking at all the eyes, like looking around and everything. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. This place is kind of creepy.
As you kind of say that, you hear him say your name one more time, and then the eyes dim. Just for him, though. Just for the dragon head.
I'm just gonna kind of wave at him, considering the fact that probably tells me that he's gone. Well, I remember that he said he feels like there's another presence in here as well, possibly.
Mhm.
And I'm going to keep my guard up as I take a look around the room again before I leave.
Okay. So as you start looking around the room, you kind of just say you give it like a full 360.
Yep.
Once you look back to
Oh,
where
yeah.
the door was, you see some kind of like burst of shadow land near it. And as soon as that happens, I need to move you for a second.
That's fine.
As soon as that happens, you hear that thwip sound that you heard earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And once you start looking back around the room, you realize you are now surrounded by those shadow creatures that you were discussing a minute ago.
That's not good. Is the door shut still?
Nope, door's open.
Okay. Great. So yeah, I guess there was another presence. Taking advantage of me being alone.
Also, I want to check something real quick. Does this show it on the... No, it
What?
doesn't. Interesting.
What? What?
Oh, wait, actually...
What?
Cool!
Ew.
Yeah, that's what they look like,
Look
by
at
the
the
way.
little creepy creepers. They're back at their jeepers.
So I can actually... You remember how before I could show the art if I was on the DM side of the screen? Now I can actually flip
Yeah.
to show you guys.
That'll be nice for you.
And I can do it for you, too.
Probably a lot easier. Oh yeah.
So I can do it for everyone. That's
There's my
awesome!
actual token. There's
Cool.
my actual token, you guys. Give me.
That makes me happy. So what you doing?
So I'm gonna make my life a little bit easier. And I'm going to go into a full sprint towards the door as
Okay.
best as I can. And I'm not gonna leave their area, but I'm doing it so I'm not surrounded on all sides,
Are you going to fight?
at least. I mean, I don't really know what else I'm gonna be able to do. If I leave, they're gonna get an attack of opportunity.
Up to you.
So I am going to attack the one on the left.
So you're fighting.
This one, yes.
Which one? The one on the left, you said?
Yep. With the Guardian Soul.
Alright. Roll me, first of all, roll me a hit.
It's not the best. 15.
Well, I gotta refresh. This thing's bugging out on me. Well, it wasn't showing their ACs or nothing for some reason. Okay, 15 misses.
Figured. Then I will do another ticky tack.
Mm-hmm.
$24.
Okay. Didn't mean to start that yet.
I can't remember. Does this sword have radiant damage? It does, doesn't it?
No. Also, even if it did,
No.
Radiant doesn't do anything to these.
Okay, good enough.
Also, after you roll your
Yes.
damage, roll initiative too.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to... I need to put the game log back up. Alright, you did 14 damage to Shadow F. I need to unplug this so I can type on that one. And now combat has officially started.
Cool.
So Shadow A...
And then... Sir, I have bonus actions.
Huh?
And then what I'm going...
I'm gonna actually say that you got a free action because you started the combat through there. That's not a whole turn.
Huh?
I'm saying you got a free attacking because of what you
Oh.
did. That's not an
Again?
entire turn. No, you already did your attack. That's not on the whole
Yeah.
turn, though. So, no, you don't have any bonus actions, unfortunately.
Okay, that's fine.
However, Shadow A is only going to move. I'm not even sure you're in range of anything you can do right now.
I don't think so, at least from what you've done for us.
How far away are you?
I'm far. I did the zoomies, dude. I'm a 59, pretty much 60 feet away from the. Actually, further than that.
I was about to say
12.
you are 10 feet out of its range. All right, Shadow Bee. However, you are not out of Shadow Bee's range.
I don't think so.
So Shadow Bee is going to cast Shadow Barrage on you. You need to make an 18 con save.
Okay. Con. This is not like right. That's not a charm thing. Okay. I'll take it.
Yeah.
18.
All right, you take half damage. So 7.
Cool.
Your turn.
My turn. Okay. I am then going to. Hold on. I'm doing math. It's a rarity to actually see Luna's brain and gear for a second. Hold on.
Hide that for a second.
Kind of looking around, seeing more of my situation that I am. What? That I'm in. There's a lot of people about to come over here. Can I leave?
Yeah, you can run. The door's open.
I'm going to use disengage.
Okay.
And zoom me on out.
All right. So you are effectively on that bridge now. And you are running. And they are chasing.
Cool.
Roll me an athletics and a dex save.
Athletics? I don't think there is an oh.
What the fuck do you mean? Anyway. Alright, so you are sprinting across this bridge, which, by the way, the shadow that was there is also gone now.
And then a dex save.
Yeah, so let's see. Okay, good. Alright. You are sprinting across this bridge, and you are outpacing them, but barely. And
cool, I'd like to transform into the actual Miranarr thing.
Okay.
Get the fuck out.
As you transform, a couple of them jump from underneath the bridge and climb up and try to intercept you, but you manage to like swirl and spin through them.
Mm-hmm.
And you are now on the other side of the bridge going back through the cave. And when you turn around, you don't see, what was like 8 of them? You see like 40 of them.
Can I? Okay. I would like to do Draconic Roar.
Okay.
And then what I would like to do on top of that is use my Dragon's Breath.
That's the electric one, right?
Oh yeah, it just all of them.
Okay. They have to. I'm only gonna roll 1 dex save for this as a group, so
You know,
I'm not about to roll 40 of them. However, because they all clumped up and very, I'll say, susceptible, I'm gonna roll it with disadvantage.
Oh, Rob, so the title is a joke to a game, so don't worry about it.
All right, it is dex save, right?
Let me double check.
Actually, I could just use
I don't know if
this
you
sheet.
need to update this. It says dexterity saving throw of 17.
Nope, that's right.
I don't know if you need to update that since my dex is higher now.
No, the dex.
Since that.
Actually, yeah, no, because it went up 1, it'll be 18 now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I do need to update
Here,
that.
I'll
You're
edit
right.
that.
Okay.
I got it. Just kidding. I cannot edit it.
I'll do it real quick. 1 sec. But I'm gonna go ahead and roll their save. Boy, I'll tell you right now, that nat 1 ain't cutting it.
They're about to be roasted.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage.
How do I do this? I know, hold on. Let me see. Breath weapon, 8d8. 8. Can I do 10? No. That'd be fun. 44.
Also, I see 68, not 8.
It's 8d8.
Where'd you see that at?
On there, it says right here, taking 8d8 lightning damage on a failed save.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That must have been a typo from. My thing is, I don't know which one of those is the typo. So I'm gonna just let you keep that 8d8 and fix the one because the one on the sidebar version of it says 6d8.
That's weird.
Oh, I see. Okay, so the sidebar one is probably the wrong one then. Yeah, weird. Okay. Alright, I fixed that. And the save is now 18. Alright. Anyway, they failed that miserably. I don't actually need the map anymore. Alright. So you send that lightning coursing through that group, and I'd say with that nat 1, about half of them fall off the bridge. The rest are still coming.
Cool, I'm gonna keep flying out.
Alright, so you fly out to the portal, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, portal's still there, you shoot up. And this time when you shoot up out of there, the area is still like foggy and whatnot. And I want you to roll an Arcana.
Oh boy. Nice.
Alright.
17.
As you land, you see them come flying out of the portal, and as soon as they hit the ground, they disappear. Like, instantly. And as that happens...
Can I cast, as that happens on there, I would like to cast on that space near the portal as I see that happen, Fairy Fire.
Okay.
To be able to make sure I can tell if they're actually going invisible or if they're actually disappearing.
So you're firing it through them, and it seems like they're actually disappearing. And it just occurred to you that it seems like what they just did was ether walking.
Oh, fuck. I will use Aether Walk as well.
So you cast Aether Walk, and you are now outside of the place, and it is a bright sunny day, and you see those shadow beings attacking Keep LaFay, and you hear soldiers fighting, and you now have realized that you Aether Walked in your fucking sleep. And that is
so that's why I was in the other place.
And that is where we will end our session, by the way.
That's not good. That's not good. I don't sleepwalk.
Nope. You Aether sleepwalk, kinda.
I don't sleepwalk.
So you somehow casted Aether Walk in your sleep. In your meditation, whatever.
So is this my fault? That all these creatures are here? Is this my fault? I'm gonna get shot and killed.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna get killed. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, everybody.
And
that is where I am going to say thank you so much to everybody here. Holy crap, you guys are absolutely insane tonight.
Fun.
It's not even But yeah, but no, God bless happy gaming, and I will see you guys tomorrow for some more Kingdom Hearts 358. Bye.
Same thing on my end, minus Kingdom Hearts. Bye!